Cocoa Butter Crew. It's your girl Rose. We back at it again with another video. Today, we ain't doing much, but me and Busy Izzy are going to get our nails done. It's been a really long time since I've been in a nail salon. It's been a really long time since I got my nails done, especially because of the pandemic. I ain't been going to do nothing. I've been staying in the house looking like a little boy with little nubs on my fingers. But today is the day. Today. You feel me? Going to the nail salon. So next thing you see will be us at the nail salon. And it's on. It was a whole bunch of bullshit inside of the nail shop, so that was great. But hey, I got my nails done. It's been a long time and this was fun, so it's time to head back to the house. I'm tired. I'm actually really hungry. I'm ready to get something to eat, so we'll see y'all later.
Yeah, just don't listen to me.
It's the click clack for me.
Okay.
So you guys saw the beginning of the video when me and Busy Izzy went to go get our nails done.
Our nails done. Let me tell you, it was an experience. We were actually going with my sister-in-law, Heather, to get her nails done as well, and my mom for Heather's birthday. And I'm just gonna tell you right now, it was it. Prices were high
For their minimum work.
Yes, things were not right at all. Need names, cause we're not those type of people.
We're not quite Karens, but what you not gonna do is give me subpar nails and then overpriced. Very overpriced.
Everything. And my candy cane, I don't know if you can tell, but it's more like white with red stripes.
It's more like a zebra nail and not a candy cane nail.
This is not Christmas. But I mean, my girl, whew, she got coral orange. Ow. So that happened. And that was supposed to be Christmas.
He said it, orange.
It was not. It was not. So Rose over here, her beautiful nails, gorgeousness. So you go everywhere and there's a base pay. You pay, hold on 1 second. Sorry, we're gonna decline that. Hopefully it wasn't anybody of you guys, not like me. I'm declining your call to make this video. Anyway.
Base pay for dip is $43.
$43.
That's where we start at.
That's normal. That's normal.
You know,
in Indiana, Georgia's prices might be a little different. I don't know how the scale is different, you know.
But then they this is okay. I'm going to explain this, and I'm going to explain it the best that I possibly can. They charged me extra for the length, the shape, and the design. Mind you, there's not really a design.
No,
so they did this ombre thing, which they messed up.
Yeah.
We're not going to talk about how bad they messed it up, but they messed up. They charged me for that. They charged me for the length, and they charged me for the shape.
Yes.
Now, at no time did they tell me, hey, it's extra for this, hey, it's extra for that, hey, it's extra for this. All of these things that I got were recommended by the woman
that owns it, who basically runs it. So my whole thing is like, okay, normally when you go to a nail place, I've been to many over the years. When you go, your nail is one price for everything included. Whatever length you want, whatever shape you want. If it's dip or acrylic, there's a difference in price. So when we were at the counter, we were told that the dip was $3 more and that it was more healthy for your nails. And so obviously we want our nails to be nice, so we're gonna choose the
because they said it'll last longer. They said the acrylic will last 2 weeks, but the dip will last 4.
Yeah.
And I'm like, well, if we spending money, we might as well get our money's worth.
Exactly.
And get the 4 weeks.
So yeah, so when we get up there to pay, the lady's like, oh, well, it's $8 for the what they call this is ombre. What did they say? It was ombre? They said it was $8 extra for the ombre. And then she charged so much per length, I think, because see, like, she told us it was $43 to start with.
Jace, you won't get put down?
Obviously it wasn't. It was $61 when she was done. So she got tacked on a price for shape, and then she got tacked on a price for length. And I just think that's outrageous. I mean, outrageous. And then my girl, she was supposed to get the same color as Rose.
Right. She told, when we came in, they said, okay, whoever's ready, you guys can sit, you can sit down first. I was ready, so I sit down. And I hadn't even told them what color I wanted yet.
Yeah. Yeah.
Her sister-in-law Heather, she says, me and Rose want the same color. The lady knew who I was because we told her name. She gave us a ticket, whatever.
Yeah.
So she said, me and her want the same color.
Yeah.
And I was like, right, we do. And I turned around and said, Heather, what color is that? And she said, red spice red, whatever it is. And the lady's like, okay. We said it multiple times. Same color.
Multiple times.
We get up there. They start doing my nails. They start doing the dip. The lady started putting it on there. It looked orange.
It was orange.
It looked really, really orange.
It was this color.
And I was like, okay, that looks orange. But she said it would change. It would turn red. So Heather's watching me getting my nails done, and it's going on orange and turning red. So she's like, oh, okay. So when they start doing her nails, it goes on orange. She's expecting it
to turn red. She's thinking,
okay, it's going on orange. It's going to turn red like mine. Yeah. Hers goes on orange, and it stays orange.
And she honestly was sitting there like, I just kept waiting for it to turn red. She's like, I kept waiting for it to turn red. So the best part about it is the lady, she yells at her employees. Because she's like...
In front of everybody.
In front of everybody, she screams at her employees, you're not the right color, like this is the wrong color, you need to make sure you're in the right color, blah 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 blah, this is coral orange, like she said it out loud, this is coral orange, okay?
You guys notice Busy Izzy says orange. She does not say orange. So if you're hearing her and you're like, is she saying orange?
That's how everybody says it. You guys say it wrong. That's not my fault. It's not my fault. That's how people say orange. Well, that is how you say orange. People don't say it right. It's not my fault. They don't know how to say it. You say that, but no, it's orange.
She yelled at her employees in front of everybody. Then when we get up to the counter, she tries to flip it and say, if you knew that wasn't the color that you wanted, you shouldn't have let her do it.
Why did you say that? She's like,
what? We just heard you yell at your employee because you knew your employee is wrong, and then you tried to come up here and argue at us because you're saying that she didn't ask for the correct color.
Exactly. And then
that was the second time she messed up.
The best part of it is that she was just trying to convince her that the color that she just said
was red or
orange.
Pink. She switched colors twice.
And I'm like, you just said that it was orange. Like, you literally just said that.
And now she's like, well, maybe pink.
Well, and then, it was nonsense. Like right off top, it was nonsense. So my girl, she
busy
trying to,
Izzy?
yeah,
She was about to get busy, okay? Because
she trying to be real soft and sweet with the lady. She like
Heather went up there and she was like, so
she
you expect
goes-
me to pay for a color I didn't want?
Yeah.
And that's when the lady started yelling at her, and that's when Elizabeth stepped up and was like, this is orange.
It's orange. I don't know what else I don't know what you
She's
else
like,
you-
it's orange.
It's an orange color.
It's orange.
It's not red. It's not pink.
And every time she
It's
says
cool
orange, no matter where we are, I want to giggle. But I had to keep a straight face because we had to be a united front at that moment. So when we got back to the car, even though I was mad, when we got back to the car, I had to say something.
But the best part of all of it is that like my ticket was already wrote out. This is how you know she real shiesty, okay? Because like my ticket was already wrote out. Everything was already done with my ticket. And after I told her that was orange and not red, and that she needed to fix it, then she gonna come back up and add $5 to my ticket. Oh, you're gonna add money to my ticket after I tell you about yourself?
And she was like, $5 for what? And she said the lines.
I said, oh, so I looked at the little girl at the counter and I said what I said. I was like, oh, so how much they charge per line? She's like,
the girl at the counter was like, what? I don't know.
I'm confused.
I was like, she was just messing with you, dude.
I was just messing with you. I did not mean really like, but seriously, like, okay, I can show you the picture of.
I'll insert it.
And then, this is what I got. So, and then also, if she's cool with it, we will also insert the picture of Heather's catastrophe.
Oh yeah.
That was awful.
Her nail. Not only was it orange, but
I can't.
The designs were trash.
Yeah.
Her little Christmas tree was a squiggly line.
Yes. But she's supposed to be going to get it fixed. So I'm hoping
it better be something extravagant.
Because you know what? Honestly, like she was telling us, this is why we went to this specific place. Mm-hmm. Not throwing out names, but we went to this specific place because my girl, she went there all summer, and they were doing her nails nice all summer long. So the one time she comes in, brings 3 people with her.
You treat her like trash.
You treat her like trash. Like, come on.
And she's bringing you business?
She brought you 3 people. And then whenever your friends come in after us, you're going to hurry us out of your chair. When you
she
kept
was so
us here
worried
for 2 hours.
about the people that came in after us. They were her friends. She turned around and was talking to them. And, I made this soup this week and blah, blah. She almost forgot to re-dip my ring fingernail. Yeah. She looked at it and she was like, oh, I didn't fit. Yeah, you didn't, because you're not paying attention. No. She also was filing my skin.
Yeah.
Like every time I'd be like, ow. And you know what this woman
happening on this?
You know what this woman told me? She said, oh, your skin's so dry. What? I'm like, no. How about you do your job? Like. She's like shaving down my skin, and I'm like, what are you doing?
I just thought in my head, no, buddy, here. I just thought in my head, I'm like, wait a minute. Okay, we never had one person that actually did us. We ended up having 3 people.
3 people that rotated.
That rotated to do us, and nobody knew where the last person left off. You know what I'm saying? Like you could tell. So, honestly, it was just all around bad experience.
And when we left...
No, I will say they were very, very clean. They were very clean.
They checked our temperatures, made us go wash our hands. That's great. But when we left, her mom was still there. And they talked about us. After we left. Oh, mind you, they knew that she came with us. Yes. So they were bold.
So they knew, like, they didn't even care that, like... How are you gonna like talk about somebody when you know that their person that's related to them is still there? Like so that right there off top to me is just like
they're trash. It was just it was a bad experience.
How are you gonna talk about somebody like
all
that?
The way around?
It was messed up. I mean, and on top of that, I've never ever in my life and like I said, I've got my nails multiple times. I have never paid that much for my nails. I have never,
especially for something that I said,
had
if I would
3
have gotten
people do my nails and it take them 2 hours to do them, because it took. We got there
at
Oh my
4:02.
gosh.
I looked at
We
the
got
clock.
there-
It was 4:02. We walked in.
Oh
So really,
my
we got there at
gosh.
4:03. We got into the shop at 4:03.
It's so bad.
What time did we leave to go home? 6 something.
6. I want to say.
I want to say it was 6:30.
No, it was 6:30 because I was thinking, oh my gosh, this has been the long. And the bad thing is that I could justify it if I was sitting in a chair waiting, like, to get into like a chair to get my nails done for like 30 minutes of that.
But when we came they immediately sat us down.
I was sitting like
2
you
hours.
know when you come into the nail salon, you're like, oh great, they get me right in the chair, like, oh, this is gonna be good, like I could get this done, you know, like maybe have some time to, you know, do whatever other stuff.
Nope.
You know, no,
not at all.
We literally went there, had no time to do anything else, just be there and sit there, and couldn't even like talk to each other because we were
They set
so
us apart
far
from each other.
from each other. So we sat while 3 people rotated doing different stuff, and only one of them, I take it, can do designs.
And she can't.
And she can't even do them very well because she
they suck.
Yeah.
They
She
suck.
did this.
They
She
suck.
did this. So
I'm like, I would understand if my, like, okay, nails, they were $61. I understand if I would have gotten jewels or some type of design or something like that, if I would have like went above and beyond.
I'm just
I didn't
so
do anything
sad
like that. My shit is
because
so simple.
my friend, she goes to this girl, and her name, I'm just gonna shout her out real quick.
Yep,
Her
shout
name is
out.
Angie, and this girl be blinging out the nails. Like, I ain't never seen such pretty nails in my life. I'm like, oh my gosh. Like, every time I see them, I'm like, I'm so jealous. Look at those nails. Like, and I always think like, oh, you know, those have to be expensive. You know what I'm saying? So like, I've never like even gone down that road because I think in my head, I'm like, oh, you know, but then I realized, no, they're super affordable. And they're way better, and that's where we should have.
I could have gotten a lot more for
went.
$61.
We should have went and hollered at Angie because
we learned a lesson.
Obviously, that was not a good. That was not. No, that was not it. That was not it.
We learned a lesson.
But we did have fun with our girl. It was her birthday.
Yes.
So happy birthday. What did she say? 26th birthday again. So we're gonna say happy.
We the same
birthday
age now.
forever. But on the nail thing, like,
dude.
but my mom, she had a good experience.
Oh, yes, let's tell them about that. Because her mom went in there and she got a pedicure, a manicure,
gel nails.
She paid extra for
She
the
paid
gel.
the same
She
price
paid
I
as
was
much
paying.
as I paid for these that aren't even done correctly.
I'm like, man, you paid the same amount. Like, she got a pedicure, got gel nails, got her like a little design on her finger. She looking all pretty, got her feet and her fingers done, and she over here paying the same price as Rose. And that lady, she's just like, although I will say, like, the lady at the desk, she was really sweet.
Yeah,
And the first
she
lady
was yelling at her.
and the first lady who put my glued my nails on.
Yeah,
she was
okay.
sweet. She was real
cool.
cute.
But
that's all I can say about that. And they're very clean. But
she just yelled at everybody, and it's like, but it's your fault.
Yeah.
Most of the things that happen, even though she really yelled at all of her employees,
She screamed at them.
and most of the things
in front of us, which is very.
I don't like that. I don't like that
see,
anyway. Because don't demean people in front of other people. You do that after working hours, or you take them to the back, you talk to them about it. You do not scream
like, I've been in
front of every.
Yeah, I've been in a work type situation, you know, where I've had to tell the one, hey, you tell somebody, like, hey, you know, that's not right. But when you do that, you take them to the back room and you kind of say, hey,
and you don't
next time we
scream
want
at
to
them.
make sure that this is right. No, man,
Because
she
if it
just
was me, I would have quit.
She screamed at her employees.
Like they're children or something.
In front.
And we just sitting there like, okay, awkward.
Like, just demean them, like, right in front of us.
Mom,
That was super fun.
I'm going to draw.
This is how we have to do story time.
You gotta be quiet.
I would say that was a good. I would say that was a good. That was a good.
I'm keeping that in. He just elbowed the crap out of my chest.
That's nice. I'm
keeping that in. I'm gonna roll it back.
Down, run it back. So in that aspect, it was awesome. But the nail part, no, that I would never suggest anybody to go there
Ever at all.
No. You'll just look for my review on Guilt.
Like ever at all.
Because I'm not gonna tell you who it is, but if you see these nails, you'll know. That's all I gotta say.
That's how our little trip to Terre Haute went yesterday. You know, we were supposed to get some stuff done. We were supposed to get Christmas stuff done.
We didn't get nothing done.
We didn't get nothing done because we were sitting there for 2.5 hours on some nonsense.
Yeah.
Nonsense.
Some absolute
And it's not
nonsense.
like we were waiting.
And yeah, I don't know if y'all know, like when you go and get your nails done and they glue on the nails, and then you got to get that you got to go through and go like this, or your nails get glued to your finger. It got like a big clump of the dip under here, and it had got stuck to my finger. And when it gets maybe finish it when they're asleep.
I'm finna sign out. I just want you to finish your part.
Yeah, I'm just saying. They abused me.
They abused her. She was bleeding, trying to get the glue off.
Okay.
So it was bad.
And that's our story time. We got lots of
because the babies, they acting up.
Not letting it happen.
So
trying to show you my tatas. That's happening.
No NC-17.
Trying to make this
PG-13.
Anyway,
we're gonna keep it real PG-13 on this channel. All right. So, thank you for coming to this channel. Thank you for watching this video.
Yes, and you know what to do.
Oh, you know what to do. Never forget to stop and smell the roses. And also, never forget to what?
To mind your cocoa-infused business. I said it wrong, but we gonna roll with it.
We are. I'm keeping it in. It's gotta go. Don't forget to mind your cocoa butter infused business. And we out.
Jingle all the way.